Welcome to the Inamina video tutorials on CSP Technologies, Block 6, Unit 6. My name is Nicole Janot and we shall have a look at clamp-on temperature measurements. We have selected this point in the piping system where the insulation has been dismantled and the pipe has been thoroughly cleaned. The PT100 temperature sensors have been introduced into metal blocks and secured with a screw in order to protect them from any mechanical stress and to create a more homogeneous temperature surroundings. On the face, touching the pipe, they have been covered with heat conductive paste. The temperature sensors are brought in contact with the piping, and again they should be mounted while the piping is still cold, otherwise you need to protect your hands and arms in order to prevent any burns. Can you please help me? In order to have signal redundancy, 3 sensors are mounted around the circumference of the pipe. The sensors are secured tightly using metal hoseband strips. A second metal strap is used to create another point of high temperature, clamping the sensor sheds to the hot pipe. Bringing the sensor sheds close to the piping is important in order to prevent heat loss across the sheds of the sensors. In the next step, heat conductive copper shields are mounted in order to surround the sensors. This creates a high temperature surrounding so that the sensors don't just view the hot pipe but also the hot copper shield. And this way the accuracy of the temperature measurement is increased. Hand please. Again, the parts in contact with the pipe are covered in high-temperature heat conductive paste so that the heat transfer to the copper shield is enhanced. For good contact, the copper shields are also mounted firmly to the pipe. With the help of the copper shields, a heat trap has been created. This will now be filled with insulation wool in order to prevent any convection losses. All these efforts are necessary to minimize the impact of ambient conditions on clamp-on temperature measurements. In a last step, the entire installation is insulated using those prepared shells. Now the temperature clamp-on sensors are protected from any wind or moisture. Now that everything has been installed properly, we're ready for measurement. Comparing the temperature readings, we can see that they match very closely and thus the installation was successful.